Oh, hello, everyone, and happy Thursday, Friday Eve. What's going on? What's going on? How are you all doing? Let me know in the comment section, of course, if you can hear me loud and clear. I want it to be clear. You know, it need to be clear. If you can hear me, party people, if you hear me. Well, what's up, everybody? What's going on? I know I did. Okay, good. I did go earlier live than I said I was because I do have a pretty busy day today, including Granny showing me how to make some roux honey. Because I'm one that can tell you that I can't never seem to get it right. And so, yes, honey, today we're going to be watching Granny make the roux for the gumbo. Yes. Gumbo later on in the day. I'm excited about it. But listen, hello to everyone. Welcome to the channel. Listen, make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in the room. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And listen, I just want to let everyone know, although we may get a little passionate about this situation, I want everyone to walk away feeling respected. Okay. I do. I want everyone to walk away feeling not disrespected. Let me put it that way. I don't want anybody to feel disrespected. Just like yesterday, how I felt like we were able to have a conversation without anybody going getting sideways, getting disrespectful, or anything like that. I feel like we should be able to talk about this without that happening as well. All right. So we are going to discuss the roundtable talk and kind of what's been going on on the internet as far as people, saying Erica Mena should have been there. Some people say she shouldn't have been there. Some people said that, MTV VH1 was shisty for not inviting her, and it was just a lot of different opinions, so we're definitely going to get into that, of course. All right. And make sure you hit that like button as you come on up in here. Get your goal list, honey. Get your goal list and stay up on top of your health. And also, too, please make sure that you join our Patreon community. Please, please, please. We'd love to have you a part of the kitchen crew. All right. Let's see who else up in here so I can speak, child. Let me speak. Let me speak. Okay. All right now. Y'all done came on up in here. What's up, Brittany? How you doing, love? What's up, Terry? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Queen? How you doing? I ain't really mean to cover up the Andy face like that, but um, what's going on? Is it Calar? Calaro? Is that what it is? Hopefully I said that right. Simply Elegant One is in the house. Hello to all of the mods, and thank you for everything that you guys do. Um, let's see, Miss Rankin, how are you? AK, what's going on? What's up, Miss Ruthie? How are you? Hello, Lativa, how are you? And what's going on, Precious Jewel? How are you? Now, listen, y'all know that we are still casting for School of Love, my first web reality series. I'm super excited about it. Check this out just real quick.
In the big city of Dallas, Texas, a new LGBT web reality series produced by D Chef Don Don Productions, School of Love. Honey, we are now casting. Make sure you get your application in just in time for school to be in session.
Just in time for school to be in session, we are still casting up until next week, which is October the 5th. And if you guys do not know, this show is based off of Schoolboy Finding Love. So it is a LGBTQ uh, reality series, web reality series, I shall say that will be coming. Now, also remember that we are crowdfunding. All right, some of you have, well, we have received a donation, and we are super super grateful for whatever you guys do to help crowdfund for this particular project. This is about to be dope, y'all. It's about to be really, 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 really dope. Okay. Oh, I said it right. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. That mean I'm doing a little something. I'm getting a little better. What's up, Aquarius? Gotta say, Veronica, how are you? So I'm super excited about that. We're also looking for a host. That application should be out today. I've been working hard and honestly all over the place, but that application should be out today. What's up, schoolboy? What's going on, begging? The application for the show should be out today, and this is going to be our after show. Um, that will be out. Um, I want to say, hold on, because I want to give y'all the correct uh, timings. Okay, so the after show. These are the requirements for the after show. Now you could be anywhere because it is going to be virtual. So just as long as you're able to be on the screen, okay, and you look bossed up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then also too, um, I would prefer creators, but I'm also opening this up to subscribers as well. All right. Just if you want to be in that space to have a good time, I'm down with it. Okay. So if we don't get any creators that want to be a part of that show, I would listen, subscribers, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Okay. And so what we are going to be doing, we're going to be looking for a host for that for the after show. So y'all stay tuned for that. And it's just the opportunity for all of us to grow. Like we're literally out here all trying to hustle, all trying to make it happen for ourselves. So I want to be able to open that up for someone else to have the opportunity to shine. You never know. Maybe throughout the season, we may bring on another person. You never know. So here's what I'll say. I'm quite sure that there needs to be someone who will fill in for just in case if I can't make it, because I will be doing a lot. I will be filming my own stuff as well. So I will be doing a lot. So if I can't make it, someone may fill in for me. So just an exciting moment for everybody to 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 get into. Okay. Now listen, School of Love is casting, so head over to the website and put in your application. Also, if you are wanting your business to be promoted throughout the show, make sure that you go ahead and submit that information over to the email School of Love um 2024 at gmail.com. I okay, let me see. Am I missing anything? Oh, what I was gonna say about the after show. So the after show, y'all probably like, how do that even make sense? But the after show will actually come out a week prior to the School of Love airing. Okay. So when we do have air dates, I'll give that to you. But the after show will not only consist of you um watching the show and recapping the show, but also hot topics that are going on throughout the reality TV universe and just in hot topics pop culture period. Okay. So it's a big opportunity for someone who wants to do that hosting position. Okay. Period. 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 Okay, I think that's all I have for School of Love. Peep this one more time. Peep it, peep it.
In the big city of Dallas, Texas, a new LGBT web reality series produced by D Chef Don Don Productions, School of Love. Honey, we are now casting. Make sure you get your application in just in time for school to be in session.
Period. 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 All right. So I want to get into some things because I want to keep this live to a minimal time because y'all whew, being in this production bag is something. Okay, anyway, let's get to it. So all of us know about the controversy that Erica Mena has been in. We've seen her lose her jobs. We've seen a couple of other things happen to Erica Mena for her outburst, okay? Um calling Spice a monkey, a blue monkey at that, and not only that, but making sounds. So I want to say this. I really can't stand ignorance, and I think a lot of you like just hilarious be talking with just plain ignorance, okay? Because now all of a sudden y'all saying that production kind of made Erica say this or made it seem like Erica called Spice a I want y'all to shut up, okay? Because it sounds stupid. And I also want to say this too, and this is just my opinion about this. I ain't saying you stupid for thinking this part, but anyway, everyone keeps thinking that okay, why did they air it? If they knew all of this, they should have fired her when they aired it. They only fired her because of the backlash. Okay, it's gonna naturally come. The backlash is gonna naturally come, right? And it could cause firing because basically what happens is once they air it, y'all are saying the outrage is fake. But once they air it, that does give the opportunity of sponsors and different things to pull out. And I don't really think y'all understand how that stuff works. So, of course, maybe while they were doing it, they did not realize the extent of what she said. Now, again, I'm not making any excuses for MTV or Mona Scott, but what I am saying is once this stuff is aired, that does give these sponsors and advertisers an opportunity to pull out of whatever it is because of what is being said on the internet. And again, should they have aired it? In my opinion, I believe they should have aired it because just this time, specifically Erica Mena, this time, okay, some repercussions came based off of what you've said. So for me, I think when we keep saying, "Oh, the outrage is fake," I don't understand how the outrage is fake. If someone was offended by what you said, then someone was offended by what you said, period. It doesn't make that outrage fake because people don't agree with what you said. So I think y'all need to understand the difference, and y'all already know I'm not specifically speaking to y'all, but understand the difference. It's not selective outrage because, in my opinion, if it offended somebody by her saying that or hurling those words, you can't say that it's selective outrage because then the internet goes up behind what they see. So, in my opinion, I feel like they aired it, right? They aired it. Okay. Here's the thing. Again, the outrage, not only did it come from social media, I'm quite sure behind the scenes, advertisers, sponsors had some things to say about the situation, y'all. So when we literally and maybe it's just because I can logically think. You know what I'm saying? I can logically think. And also want to say this too. One thing I do not agree with is the fact that y'all keep saying, well, Spice said something about her kids. Now, during this sit down table talk that they had, they also played back when Scrappy had something to say about Erica Mena's parenting. Okay. They literally just played it back during this sit down. So my issue is, if we're gonna say that Spice should be fired, Spice was wrong. Okay, let's move on, right? Spice was wrong. But in this sense, everybody should be fired from the franchise if that's the case. Because Scrappy and Erica Mena ain't the only two that has brought up her parenting. So I feel like, again, we're in a space where what we really, what, come on now. First to say it, second to make the sound is too far. Yeah, I didn't agree with it. And we can't sit up and say that the people made her say that. That's not true. It's shucking and jiving folks holding it for me. That's what I'm saying. It seems like the people want VH1 production to be held accountable for Erica's actions, and that's BS to me. It's a business, and I'm glad they exposed her. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. Like, okay, you gotta expose this. It's just that one time that you decided to do this because this is not norm. This is not new behavior for you. It just took that one time for us to see it and for something to be done about it. And no, I'm not gonna blame production for what Erica said. Period. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna say the outrage is selective because that's not what I believe either. I believe people do have a reason to be upset. Now, let me say this. They also played back the clip in which Yandy tried to have a conversation. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm not a fan of Yandy. I'm not a fan of Yandy, but Yandy's intelligence and her speaking at this roundtable talk made me respect her a little bit more in that arena. Like, okay, she done some shady stuff, we know what position she holds, we get all of that. But the conversation needed to be had, and I'm gonna also say this too. If Erica approached the situation with them talking the way that they did with Yandy, what makes y'all think in y'all good mind that Erica would have sat down at that sit down and been receptive to anything that anybody had to say? She would not have accepted it, and I don't care what y'all say. So for people who keep saying, oh, she should have been invited, for what? For what? to argue back and forth with her? No, we're not about to argue these points. We're about to tell you what's the real is, and we're about to tell you what the real deal is. There was no way she would have been receptive if at all costs, when they were at a cast event, which was Bambi's divorce party, she went all up on Yandy while Yandy is trying to explain to her what one of the reasons is why everybody is upset. Come on now. She should have been there. I believe she should have been there. For what? For what? When somebody can give me an answer for what? Because exactly what she has done, she's doubled down. She's standing in her stance as to her calling her a monkey. But then you put out this PR apology. Oh, see, I can go in. You put out this PR apology, but then you double down and stand 10 toes down in what you said. And I'm gonna tell you something else. When Yandy asked her, well, I'm a little confused because Erica says, well, you come for my kid and I'm gonna do the same thing all over again. Girl, she did not come for your child. She came for your parenting. And I get it. It definitely hit something. It triggered something. It definitely triggered something. So what's up? I'm sorry, y'all, but we trying to equate what Spice is doing as to what Erica said. It does not equate at all. And most of the people that I see going up for this, they fans of people like Evelyn. They fans of people who continue to spew out colorism, who continue to spew out racism, continue to spew out all of these things. Y'all go up and on, y'all support these people. It's not a racist bone in my body. I'm just as black as y'all standing here. Girl, when I heard that, I was like, the what? Are you serious? Are you serious? You're gonna try to justify what you said by the fact of you trying to prove that you are black. Girl, get out of my face. I have black kids with a black man, yeah. And you had black dick. What's next? And you just like what it could do for you. Facts, Nikki P. Facts. And see, the reason why we were having a colorism conversation is because of the fact if you're gonna walk around here and say that you're black because you're Dominican and Puerto Rican, you're black. Okay, well then let's have a colorism conversation. Let's talk about it. I'm sorry, this type of stuff, and I can't stand for you black queens that want the utmost respect. You want to be respected, and y'all go up for this. I'm getting real activated. I don't understand it. I don't understand it whatsoever. When she told Yandy, you choose to be offended, you're offended because you chose to be offended. Girl, are you kidding me? And listen, I don't care nothing about y'all want, and I'm not talking about y'all that's currently in the comments. I'm talking about y'all that's gonna wait till this playback, wait till you watch the playback, and then you gonna come in with all these negative comments and stuff. But we're not doing it. I stand in what I say, and I'm not going back and forth with nobody about this. I swear, as a people, we take 10 steps forward and then something happens. And it's like it be a test. And immediately there's a large percentage of our own people that fail the test. She made monkey noises. Come on. Oh, but the outrage is selective. How? How? Oh, because they aired it. Oh, they shouldn't have aired it. And when they aired it, they should have fired her before they aired it. They knew it happened. Okay, well, look at what point we are at now. The backlash was natural to come. So what is fake outrage in this situation? You cannot be a mad because there were a group of people who felt offended by what she said. What y'all talking about? Stupid, unintelligent people in the comment section. I can't stand y'all ignorant way of thinking. It's so ignorant. And this is the very reason why we can never, ever as a team we can't be successful because of stuff like this. Well, production made it seem like she made monkey no. If you don't shut your unfunny tail up, I just yo, I really, I really, I, I'm telling y'all, this right here, it really goes to show where people's mindsets are, what they believe. It's sickening. In my opinion, it is sickening. It is sickening to see y'all support stuff like this. It is sickening to me. And I'm not even finna sit up here and pretend like I can just be okay with that opinion, because I can't. Everybody that is making one single excuse for a grown woman making a comment that she should, at the end of the day, be held accountable for. She shouldn't be held accountable for making a comment like this that makes it okay for everybody else to do it. And let's be clear, us as black people are not walking around here calling each other monkeys when we get into it. So you trying to go all out of your way to prove that you are black and that you are not racist for saying what you didn't said? Girl, do you understand? And I think a lot of y'all that's going up for this, y'all need to do some research. Go on Google. Google these things. Y'all are unintelligent and don't know what you're talking about. Go Google what this stuff means. And y'all sit up and go up for it. Baby, don't you come to the cookout. Okay? You go over there with everybody else, we the uninvited from the cookout. You do not belong just because you black. Oh yeah, oh, I am getting so activated. I really am, because I these some of the things that I've read, I'm just like, what are we talking about? Yeah, Erica should have been there. She posts all this stuff talking about why y'all didn't have me there. They didn't have you there because they know who you are. She wasn't even receptive to uh, Andy, Yandy talking to her on camera with the rest of her cast. So you think inviting her to a round table talk that all of a sudden now she'll be so receptive to what she said or what said? No, she wouldn't have been. Y'all, I understand, a lot of people don't like this kind of teaching. A lot of people don't like it, and that's okay. That is okay. But at the end of it all, we gotta really truly understand where we come from. And it's honestly let, let me just say this. Am I upset with the network in any way? I'll say yes. Because I do agree that this should have been aired on TV and not on the website and not on YouTube. Well, I think it should have still been on YouTube, but aired on TV. But the conversation that they had, y'all, it needed to be had, whether you like them or not. The conversation needed to be had. And let me tell you something else. We might not like Mona Scott. We might, well, we know she doesn't have anything to do with what's going on over there at really this moment. But what I'm saying is, she is the very first one to sit down and have a conversation about this. You had Shawnee Henderson sit up there and pretend like she was doing a colorism special and didn't even know none about what she was talking about. So I'm not mad, and I'm a stand 10 toes down. And I said this before they actually aired this. I'm not mad that the conversation was had, and I'm not mad that they pretty much just had this. I'm not mad at it. I would have wanted it to air on TV, but I do understand a lot of what you run into with situations like that is time slots. Now, I don't know when they filmed this or whatever the case may be, but a lot of things could be taken into consideration as to the reason why they may not have aired it on TV. But I do think it should have been aired on TV because they are one step closer to what we've been asking or what we've been saying. Conversations need to be had when we can clearly see that these issues arise in our entertainment industry, period. Talk about them. And no, Andy, we don't count no 2-minute segment. Right, the real Bryant, right. But see, a lot of people that don't like OG, they don't see what the issue was, right? They don't see what the issue was because they don't like OG. So a lot of times when you don't like a person, you don't see why they feel offended by something that somebody did because you don't like them. They did OG wrong, whether you like OG or not. And the way Shawnee handled that, I will never, she will never get a lick of credit from me, considering how she handled that situation. It was poorly handled. You get, yo, ooh, you get up on this platform and try to do a colorism special. And y'all, if you go back and look at that, Shawnee's attitude was so nasty. So it I get it. If this wouldn't have happened, would this conversation be happening? No. But we're here now. So let's talk about the now. Y'all, I literally have gotten completely activated because I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Again, in my opinion, she didn't need to be there. She wouldn't have been receptive to anything that they had to say. Just like she wasn't receptive when they no. OG's situation was a stepping stone for Love and Hip Hop ATL for MTV and Love and Hip Hop to get it right because they did come from VH1. True. Well, it can't. Yeah, yeah. I just I feel like at the end of the day, y'all, we have gotten to a place now to where we and listen, people are you can have your opinion about it. You can. But then when you have an opinion that stands out as to the opposite of someone feeling offended or someone feeling like this is a racial slur, what it does is it makes people question you. I mean, that's just what it is. I was confused as to why Sierra was at the round table. She added nothing. Well, here's my thing. I'm just again glad that the conversation was had, and I, if you have not watched it, go watch it. It's 58 minutes. It's about 58 minutes and some change, and it is interesting. I can't play it over here because that is MTV's intellectual property, and you can't even put that up there talking about you fair use, baby. They'll fair use you right on out of here. Okay, so even with the audio, we want to be careful. So I say you guys should go watch it. And honestly, again, the conversation that was had makes me respect Yandy a little bit more in that area. Okay, I'm gonna leave it in that area. Okay, but they made some very great points, some very great points, and no, those points could not have been made with Erica there. Right, right, Aqua. It just, in my opinion, if we saw what she did on camera, y'all really think that that lady would have sat there and had an open conversation about these topics? No. Yes, just simply, I do agree. I hope that this does open the door for IE Bravo again. No 2 minute conversation at a reunion is going to cut it. Y'all need to have deep, serious conversations, or else it's going to always be an issue. I think Jock made some good points. I think they all made good points, really, to be honest. That's no shade to nobody. I think all points were great uh in this truly. I truly believe that. And I also truly believe this too. Like somebody just said, or just simply just said, hopefully other networks will be able to take heed to this. Um, you know, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And I think for people to say fake outrage, I think it's so wild. Because what is truly fake about feeling some type of way about something somebody didn't said? Especially if it's a if you feel like it's a racial slur. Like, what's tea about it? Like y'all really giving big weird energy. See, Era did add value, but adds context with her experience with colorism and racism. Okay, good point. Um, I I thought Jock. Okay, I read that. I also like the fact that they got a scholar in the area to lead the discussion instead of yes. That was a huge thing. That was a huge thing. Jock did make some good points because he is in the music business. He has to understand the problem as he, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, not only in TV but also in music. Yeah, when these big careers and stuff like this happen, it's something that has to be addressed, y'all. It has to be addressed. When the mirror uh put up to Scrappy's face that was so uncomfortable, but I'm glad he took some accountability for taking talking. Absolutely. Absolutely. And one of the things that I did, we drug Scrappy. We drug Scrappy when we saw that video. But he was completely honest with us and let us know, like, hey, I didn't see any of this before it actually, I mean, I didn't see the episode, so I didn't know exactly why she was fired. And I'm glad he owned it, Aqua. I'm with you on that one. I'm glad he owned it. And I'm glad he came back and fixed what he said. But did people cover him fixing what he said like they did dragging him? No, they didn't. Most, if I can be honest with you, I didn't see a lot of people say that he even came back and did another video. If we're gonna be honest about it, and it made the shade room, the neighborhood talk, and all of these other places. I mean, hey, but you know, in certain situations, especially like that, you can't win for losing. He took accountability, and and some people are still dragging it in the YouTube comments. It's weird. So listen, y'all. I really hope that this is the last time that we have to have this conversation. Because in my opinion, Erica, while she's talking about y'all should have had me there, girl, by what were you gonna add to it? Absolutely nothing. I mean, you were going to definitely be just like you were when you were talking to Yandy. It was gonna be like a battle. And no one wants to do that when we have to have these uncomfortable conversations as it is. No one wants to be arguing with you. No one wants to be doing that when we're literally trying to have a cohesive and intelligent conversation. Honey, no, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Listen, y'all, bless the Cash App, $ Chef Don Don 2. It goes right back into the channel. Bless the platform. And if you say, well, sir, I don't want to give you a Cash App or a Venmo, then head over to the crowdfunding link for School of Love. Okay. Now, one thing that we aren't going to be doing over there is listen, these conversations right here. Mhm. I feel like if you don't let them get away with stuff for so long, then they don't have to be hard. But in my opinion, I feel like this. I feel like there should be this needs to be included. This is just my opinion. I think that there should be some kind of maybe 30-minute special, something like this at the end of each season of these reality shows. Because in my opinion, a lot of these things go untalked about at the reunions. They go untalked about the next season. They go untalked about, and the more that they go untalked about, the more that it becomes a problem. You know? So, yeah, she doubled down in it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Nikki P, it is your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Um, Happy birthday. I don't know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, 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 hey. Hopefully you like that little cute balloon and things that just went up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm a little listen. Okay, listen. Today is Nikki P's birthday, y'all. She's been through a lot recently. So we want to send you all of the birthday love, all of the birthday love. You deserve it. You deserve it. And I hope you have a great day. Shout out to the chat for telling you happy birthday. I'm here for it. Okay, listen, y'all. I'm about to get off of here because I do have a production meeting to get to here soon. But I wanted to make sure that we touch on this a little bit and have just a little real conversation. All right. Listen, casting is open for School of Love. Head over to the website TCDD Productions with a Z.com and go ahead and fill out your application. And also, too, please help us out. Crowdfunding link is also in the chat. And basically, you can click that link and support the School of Love project and any other projects coming to the platform. So we greatly appreciate you all. And with that, I can hold a little tune in the bucket. Ain't that what the old people used to say? You can hold a little tune in the bucket. I can hold a little one. I can hold a little one. But also to business owners, if you would like your business advertised throughout the show, make sure you hit us up with an email. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
In the big city of Dallas, Texas, a new LGBT web reality series produced by D Chef Don Don Productions, School of Love. Honey, we are now casting. Make sure you get your application in just in time for school to be in session.